Hey, what's up all? Connor the Car Guru with Wilson Motor here with our 3 new arrivals this week. Get ready for some awesome ones. So we're going to SUV week. We're starting over here. We got a 2020 Nissan Rogue. We got a 2020 Chevy Equinox. And over here we got our 2016 Ford Edge. If you watched my video the other day of the self-parking, that's this vehicle right here. So I'm gonna kind of go in my order of my not necessarily my least favorite. If I did that, I would swap these two because I'm not a big fan of the Chevy as much, but I really like the blue, so it's pretty good too. But I'm gonna go on the Rogue. The Rogue's actually one of my favorites, but that one's definitely my all-time favorite out of all the vehicles here. So I have all of the vehicles on at the moment because it is freaking hot out here. We're over 90 degrees today, and it's nice and toasty, so I'll have that cooler on the inside, but you can kind of see the lights now. So starting up here on the Rogue, kind of just going around, I'll show you if there's anything on the outside. In the 2020, they started here kind of changing that front grille there a little bit. The 2022s are awesome. I love the grills on the new ones, but they started changing it there on the 2020s. But the Rogues are kind of interesting too, is they have these LED lights right here around the actual headlight itself. So you have double lights when you're doing it. You can have it just those ones on if you want to, or you can switch it so you have both lights on so it's a little bit brighter. Just walking around. I don't really see very many dings or dents on this one. It's actually been hidden from us for a while. Someone decided to take it for put out on loaner. We haven't seen it, but we finally just got it back. Here in the back though, we have 4 sensors. So as you're backing up, you're going to be able to see what's going on there. If you push your little opener there, it's going to open up to your trunk. And my wife and I, we actually drove one of these for a couple of years till we got 3 kids, so it doesn't really fit 3 kids with car seats very well in that back seat. But the way how I convinced her to buy it was this cool system here. Back here, you actually can change it and have a little shelving system. And you can move these all to different ways, however you want. You can have it down lower or higher. Kind of play around with that. There's actually like 18 different setup ways of how you can set these shelves up in this way. And so it's kind of cool just for different storage options there. So there's some pretty cool stuff there. Push the button and it closes that up. Continue to walk around here. And I really don't see any dings or dents at all on this one, so it's a really beautiful exterior for the 2020. All right, there's a little mark right there. I don't know if this is just like an adhesive. I think it is, so we can probably get that off. Here in the back seat, it's pretty basic back here. It's cloth seats, but the Nissan seats are really nice and easy to clean. I can tell you that after having 2-year-olds that decided to be really messy. But to get your cup holders, let's see if we can pull it. Come on, you can do it. You just pull that little string right there and it'll pull this seat down. And you got 2 cup holders right here. And you can see into the back seat as well there. You can see where we just moved that shelf there. Throw it back up and you got your 3rd seat there again. And they have just little options right here. This is the SV, I believe, on the package wise. You also have additional cup holder down here and some storage area, the handle area. Up here in the front, well, look at this. We're looking at about 52,750 miles. I'll turn this air now down so you can make sure you hear me. You have obviously your speedometer and the RPMs there on the sides, and you have a little fuel economy option here, and you can see other options here as well. In the middle as you're playing around. Change over to radio, and you can see things on your car, your tire pressure, warnings if you have any there. Obviously my favorite was the fuel economy. My wife and I always had competitions who could get the best fuel economy. She won, but by cheating, because she got 99 once, but that was coming down the canyon, so didn't really help. So here you have aux cords, USB hookups there. You have the 12-volt smoke charger there. You got your menu that you can have different options here. You have your phone controls, your audio. You can do it with the Bluetooth if you want to. Doesn't look like there is navigation on this one here. I think if you back up, it's only going to be the back camera. Yep. So you only have the back camera, not the 360 view on this vehicle here. But you do have heated seats right down here. You push this, and that will turn on your heated seats for both the front seats. Over here on this side, there are some additional options. Obviously, with your gas tank, pop it open here. You can pop up your back of the car there. These are your sensors around. If you don't want to have all the beeping there, you can turn the beeping off if you want that. You have your back slippery control. I can't think what it's called at the moment, but if you want to turn that off, you can turn that off. Sport mode to make it so your RPMs go higher and go faster. To lock in your all-wheel drive, and then also your eco mode. The eco mode, all it does is it changes this option right here for your fuel economy, and so it just helps you to stay off your gas pretty much. And if you're in the green, it means you're not on your gas. If you are not in the green, it means you're on your gas. That's really all the big difference is there. Oh, look, it's only 79 degrees. I thought it was over 90. Never mind, I lied. I was told it's supposed to be 90 degrees every day this week, but the car said 79. Cars are always right, obviously. Up here, obviously you have your lights. There's a sunglass holder there. Very basic mirror that you can flip up and down. And then these are both just gonna be your basic things there with lights. And that's about it. Rogues are awesome. They get great gas mileage. For 2020, you're looking around 28, roughly in the city, to 33, 34 on the highway, if I remember correctly. And they're awesome. Thank you to that CVT transmission. Turn that one off because we're done there. And let's come over here to this Equinox. So the Equinox, I picked this one today because I really like the blue. The blue is awesome. It's actually one of my favorite versions of blue. I would totally drive this vehicle if it wasn't a Chevy. I'm a Ford guy. But walking around here the front, along the bumper, I don't really see very many things that are dings, but here on the hood there are a couple little paint marks, it looks like. On the side's kind of a little speckle. I don't know if you can see them. Coming closer, there's a couple little paint marks. Kind of more of a beefy tire, so you got a little more off-road tread there, it looks like. One thing I didn't mention on the Rogue while I'm sitting here thinking about this is they do have the blind spot protectors. It's actually inside the vehicle right here. So when you come up there, you see it inside, whereas here on the Chevy, it's gonna be right here on the mirror. Going around. This is the Premier package, so it's going to be your higher end Chevy with obviously the leather interior, more bells and whistles in here. Here's kind of the room back here you have in the back. Your spare tire bin there and a little additional storage. You can put your seats down this way by popping these guys, and that'll put your seats down forward. Push the button and it'll close it for you. There's a little scratch right here, it looks like, and right here. A couple more there on the driver's door. No dents though. Only a couple minor scratches, so pretty awesome setup there. Popping up here into the back seat, a couple of scratches right here too, I guess you can kind of see in the sunlight there. Oh, I just stepped in some gum. Who put their gum out here? Curses. So on your back seat, these guys back here, kind of cool looking seats. You do have the twin colors there. You have the black kind of trim outline and then the gray in the middle. So dual colored seats. Your back row here is going to have heated seats. So you can heat either both your butt and your back or just your back. And that's probably going to be only on the exterior. I don't think it'll be here in the middle. They have 2 USB chargers, and they also have a charger down here at the bottom there. Pull this down for your cup holders. 2 little cup holders and an armrest right there. And then obviously you have your little extra storage there on the space in the door there too. And coming up here in the front seat, so a couple more bells and whistles here in this vehicle. First off, starting with we got cooling seats. So you have the cooling seats, and you also have the heated seats too. These are all your climate controls here. You got dual climate on both sides, or you can have it as one. You gotta turn that dual option off, I believe, or you sync it. You sync it, and now it's gonna be the same. There we go. Up here, you're gonna have your sound controls, and the majority of that's gonna be done actually on the screen itself. So we can go back here and we can go over to audio. You can look at your different sources. So you got the AM FM radio, you got Sirius XM, and you have your Bluetooth. You also have your option to connect your phone, which is going to be down here. You can do a USB-C, a USB, or the aux cord. There's also a charging station there, and I believe that this also charges. This charges your phone too, it looks like. I'm trying to decide what those little signs right there are for. Don't put your keys on there underneath the phone, just put your phone on there. So, phone right here, charges. Cool. Obviously on your steering wheel you have your cruise control. It looks like you have adaptive cruise control too. Yep, so it's gonna change your gap there. You can play around with that as you're on the line doing cruise control. And then obviously these are going to be your little, for your wipers, these are going to be for your blinkers. This is going to be all your phone controls and playing with your digital cluster up there. You got your speedometer on the right, your RPMs on the left, gas and temperature on top there. A lot more to do here on the screen. You got a Wi-Fi hotspot available in the car, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. So you can, oh look, there is a, I think there's maps, but you have to have the US or the SD card put in back there. There's no SD card. So if you have Apple CarPlay, plug your phone in, you got a map on there just fine with your Apple or your Android Auto. Obviously you can have Google. Over here you're gonna have all your headlight options. Here's controls, your seats that you can save where they're at, popping your hood down there, and it looks like this is going to be the size of where you want your power gate to be on. Also there is a your parking brake and pushing your all-wheel drive to have that all swap in there. Up here on top, got your sunglass holder, your SOS package if you need help somewhere and you don't have a phone or service like that. You can set up your garage code in here for that. And what you're going to have under here is just a basic flip on with lights there. Same thing on this side, just have the key up there so I don't like to open that side. Other than that, that is our Chevy. Moving on here now to my favorite one out of the three. Let's come over here to the Ford Edge. Now this is a 2016, obviously, but don't let that don't let that hold you back because it's still a freaking awesome vehicle. It is a sport package, so comes with the parking, self-parking options, and you can see my last video that I did. That's on there. So I did a whole little video with it with the Wii music, so it's kind of fun. But going across here, starting in the front, it looks like, so you can see because it has that self-parking option, it does have 6 sensors here in the front for parking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 there. That's to help you so that way you don't hit vehicles as you're parallel parking or having the car do that for you. The grille's still in great shape for being 6 years old. Lights are still in great shape, no fogging at all for those. And I don't really see any dings or dents, so it's been a well taken care of used vehicle. Kind of got the Ford insignia down there and the tires there, so they look pretty great on the wheels. So once again, here on the mirrors, you're gonna have your your blind spot detector there on the mirrors itself. And back here in the back, you're also back to the 6 sensors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It is the Sport, like I was saying, it's got an EcoBoost, so it's gonna, you have a little turbo to make it go fast. Bumping our guy forward here. Just got washing, as you can see. So back here, you can bump your seats down, obviously with this button option here. You can have a little hook to, you can push this open. There it is. You have a little net, you can net things off here so they don't smack the back door. You also have a little way to hide items back here. Boom. And it's a lot of space. Flip this up and then you're gonna have your tire down there, your spare. And it looks like on top of that you also have a little 12-volt charger back here in case if you ever need to charge anything in the back, the tailgate party or something like that. Push the button and it will close the door for you. And going on the rest of the outside, doesn't look like we have anything else on there. So here in the back seat, once again, these guys in the back are going to have their heated seats. That's going to be full power, half power, you know, so you can get it hot and cold like that. You got a 12-volt charger there, and you also have the 110 outlet right there. Extra storage for whatever little small thing you can think of down there. Once again, your cup holder is going to be right here. Plop them down. I don't really understand what inflatable belts are and how you inflate it. I got to figure out how that works. That's kind of a cool option. Maybe it just helps so it doesn't like hurt your shoulder or something like that. It's apparently inflatable, I guess. I don't know. I gotta play with that option. Both these guys have back here, you have a DVD system back here in the headrest. So these are put in by Ford itself, and so these are good DVD systems. Obviously you do have the twin panel sun and moon roof back here. So the guys in the back seat can also look up and see the clouds that aren't in the sky today. Oh wait, there are clouds right there, way over there, and over there too. That's for your back. You got a little storage there, obviously. Cup holders additionally on the side. Let's flip open up there to our front seat and show you all the cool options up here. So here in our front seat, we'll start here with miles. We're looking at about 77,181. We got a lot of cool options here. So you're gonna have all of your cruise control options here on this side and your phone control options here. This is gonna control your left screen, I believe, or right screen up there. So you can kind of play around with which one you want. You have entertainment, phone, or navigation. The navigation looks like just gonna be a like a compass there. You can zoom in there so you can see a little bit. This little control right here is gonna control the other screen over here, so you can play around with that and play with different options there for your driver and trips. Different trip options. Fuel economy, obviously one thing I like there. Up here, I really like how the Ford does their screens. It's one of my favorites out of all of them. So you're gonna have obviously your audio. Your climate control is gonna be this. So you want a heated steering wheel, so you're warm in the winter time. You got your phone set up. You got navigation here in the vehicle, so you can see map on there, and you can do all that. Additional apps. Being in 2016, I believe this does not, I'm looking at it, I don't think it does have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, but that's okay because you can still hook up your phone to it through different audio sources. You got the AM, FM, Sirius XM, you have a CD player right here, and you have a Bluetooth option there too with your phone connecting up there. On top of that, you do have your USB, so you can connect the USB if you want to do it that way. And you have additional storage that goes way down there. My hand fits all the way in there. It's kind of cool. Heated seats, AC seats, additional options for your climate control. More climate control here, more climate control. Here's all your sound systems there. And then you have your it's pretty cool. If you leave the engine on long enough, it'll actually shut off if you're just sitting here. This just shows you camera, so you have the 360 view, so you can kind of see all options around you where you're at. This will just show you there in front. If I can throw it in reverse, and it'll show me reverse. And you got your sensors that are all there in the front, and the sensors here at the back. And the reason why that's really cool is right here is a self-parking option. So you can do parallel parking. Right now it's looking to parallel park out, but you have parallel parking for left or right. If you just flip it with the blinker, you can switch to which side you want to park on. Same thing here. This will perpendicular park and it'll back into the parking stall for you. So if you don't like backing in, this will back up for you just fine. All you do is you have to find the parking spot and it will do all the work for you. You do have to keep your foot on the brake because it won't brake for you, but you do brake and do that and change the gears, change from reverse to drive for it a couple times. And I show that in my other video I posted, so if you want to go look at that, you can. This is just all your parking sensors to turn them off so they don't make noises. And here is your parking brake. And push down for that to turn off. Over here is all your headlight controls and open your lift gate. All your different seat controls, all the windows, and the mirrors right here. Up here up top, you got your lights and you got your sunroof that you can open up. Maybe it's just a moonroof. I thought it was a sunroof. Looks like it's just a moonroof. So this one actually doesn't open up. Just a moonroof. But it's a dual moonroof. Woohoo! So you can have that open there and have lots of sun in there. Now you just won't die by the heat from the having that open in the hot summer. Also a little extra, like a little ashtray here or something like that, or storage, something. Additional storage there. And there's your headsets and remote controls for your DVD player down there. So cool. A lot of great options. So step out here and we'll go over it all one more time real fast for you, just so you're aware and remember what they are. So here we got our 2016 Ford Edge, which is the Sport. In the middle we have our 2020 Chevy Equinox, which is a Premier. And then over here on our last side we got our 2020 Nissan Rogue, which is an SV. So if you have any questions on any of these vehicles and you want any help with them, if you'd like to look at them a little closer, come by and check them out and drive them, let me know. Hit me up. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube here. You can email me if you click on the link tree. There's an email there option there too. Get in contact. Let's hook you up with a sweet new ride. Thanks guys. Have a great week.